Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
When I was little, I was pretty whiny. I'd try something a few times, then go to my mom in tears, whining, "I can't do it." Sorry, Mom. I know you're listening. Mom could always do it easily, though she did frequently tell me, "Can't never did anything." Strangely enough, I found that I'm still kind of whiny when I got a new job a while back. After being out of the workforce for almost 20 years while raising my children, technology was extremely challenging, especially all the different computer programs we used at work. I'd stare at something on the screen for a while, click a few buttons, terrified that I'd messed something up. And then, when that would not produce the desired effect, I'd walk down the hall and tell my coworker, "I don't know how." Sorry, Mary. Mary could always do it, and she would patiently show me how to do it so I could do it the next time on my own. At least she always hoped I could. You know, so many things in our lives we just can't do for ourselves, no matter how hard we try, how positive our thinking, or how smart we are. It's just impossible. In fact, sometimes the more we try, the more we mess things up. Have you noticed that? But with God, nothing is impossible. In fact, God specializes in the impossible. When He does something impossible, we call it a miracle. And we know only He can do it, so it had to be Him. All through the Old Testament, God kept showing up, doing miracles. The 10 plagues, the parting of the Red Sea, manna from heaven daily for 40 years, the sun standing still, the walls of Jericho falling in, huge armies being overcome by a handful of men, rain being withheld, dead people coming to life. The list goes on and on. Not to mention the more personal miracles, like Isaac being born to an incredibly old couple, a bush on fire without burning up to get Moses' attention, Balaam's donkey speaking to him, the flour and oil not running out for the widow of Zarephath. And remember that floating axe? All those things let people know who God is and how He wanted to be involved in their lives. Some people in the Old Testament recognized this. Job said, "I know that you can do all things. No purpose of yours can be thwarted." Jeremiah declared, "Ah, Lord God, you have made the heavens and the earth by your great power. Nothing is too difficult for you." The psalmist sang, "You are the God of great wonders. You have demonstrated your awesome power among the nations." That's why, in the New Testament, Jesus came along doing miracles, things that only God could do. Calming storms, curing diseases, multiplying food, raising the dead. The angel's prophecy to Mary came true. He told her, "Nothing will be impossible with God." Jesus told His followers that things which are impossible with men are possible with God. And you know, He's still God of the impossible. He still does physical miracles. But the ones that we see most are even more miraculous than the physical ones we see in the Bible. Jesus amazed His disciples with His ability to calm a storm. But He amazes me when He calms me in the midst of a storm, whether that's a physical hurricane or an emotionally tumultuous time in my life. In the Bible, Jesus healed people of all sorts of physical disabilities. But now, He heals my brokenness when I take it to Him. The Gospel writers all record Jesus multiplying food. Today, He multiplies my meager efforts when I step out in faith and make them count for eternity. John records the raising of Lazarus, but even better, Jesus brings life to dead souls, creating a new person and bringing us purpose and power. And He uses us, poor, weak, fearful though we are, to do exceedingly abundantly above all we ask or think, according to the power that works in us. Now that's a miracle right there. What impossible do you have in your life right now? Where do you need Him to show up? Step out in faith. Hand it all to Him, and He will do whatever needs to be done in your situation.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.